he's gonna be on Boca. He's gonna be on Sleeps, and his Stoner with the Ruby enough to front line against that? We shall see here.
We'll see as we jump back into the land of Dawn. BTK at match point, ready to send Bloodhounds down to the lower bracket. Can Bloodhounds pull this off with a slightly different composition than what we would see every day?
And or Singapore, where there's a core player, there's a jungle player that plays this alpha. But topside here, Tempest already early aggression.
Already. Oh, Tempest gets the shield. Already down. First blood. Mielo able to pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the quick flicker, quick spells. Milo didn't even, go for the level 2. He was just level 1 and just tried to get the early game advantage. And they're able to get the offlane pickoffs once again. Even a jungle kill here, Trex. It's falling apart here.
It's falling apart. You can hear Juice WRLD in the background right now. Sad boy music playing. Bloodhounds having trouble. Last time we saw Glue, I think, on the international stage was probably, Flapteezy. Can't remember if he picked it actually up against Alapu as well. I forget exactly what he picked it up against, but it did very well. And it's definitely not a pick you see all the time, but against certain EXP laners, especially some of the older meta EXP laners, things like the Lapu, things that when the Glue came out, he did very well against, you figure out that he still does pretty well against these picks.
Yeah, I mean, they did nerf a lot of the base damage that Glue had, right? Back then, people used to try to build like magic penetration because base damage was so high, but bot side here.
Oh, but he's going to bully Falam right now. Out comes the deadly catch. Falam able to just get away there. But this is where Glue's going to thrive up against these physical meleeers, people that don't have dashes. He's just going to walk right in and cause chaos.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like an anti-melee hero, and you can see Bloodhounds already falling apart here. Mobazane, even with the Mountain Dew coming out from the Florin, he's almost just unkillable at this point. Level 6 already, denies the blue buff. Looking to see if he could get even more here. Decides, Falam.
Feels like it just hard counters what Bloodhounds wanted to bring.
And a full send dive.
Oh, full send dive, full send kill. Sleeps goes down. UA, they're falling apart, man. Match point. Game 2, we saw some promise, but Game 3, it's looking like trouble.
Like, all the lanes of Bloodhounds is just not working out against the Thirsty Kings here, and I'm offended coming through.
Ooh, Alpha Charge does come in. A lot of damage. Stoner goes down. Mobazane might be the next fall, though. They do respond. Templates able to get the shutdown. But Mielo still causing mayhem on this purple buff. Able to do whatever he wants. Falam luckily does get it, but now Templates in the midst of 3 members looking for the kill onto Cold World, but he gets terrified. Mielo now going to come help out, but decides to stay around the turtle here. Try to keep Falam away until Mobazane gets back on the map.
It is a good pick off against Mobazane, right? The side of Bloodhounds, that's what they desperately need, and we did of BTK. And that's the problem with things like Alpha. Does high damage, has a lot of high utility, but does lack in terms of trying to defend against some of the CC here. But top, Milo again.
Man. Poor Tempest. That he can't do anything against Glue right now, man. Because Glue, I mean, as the Lapo, you want to kind of dash in, you want to do things, and Glue just bullies him so bad. He is like the natural born enemy right now of Lapu Lapu. One thing I do want to point out with Bloodhounds, you mentioned earlier, we saw some combo potential. They do have a heavy CC. Literally, every member on their team has some form of push around, lockdown. If they can kind of get these grouped up fights, kind of get BTK into some of these jungle area positions, not just like open space, it's definitely a dangerous spot for BTK. Bloodhounds need to try to play around that.
Oh, a lot
nice
of damage.
Magic Gush does land on to Mielo. Nice charge from Mobazane there, though. Falam still unable to get his purple buff. I think Mobazane stole that one once again, and now we're still looking at a 2-level difference between Mobazane and Falam.
Yeah, but one of the interesting things is the gold lead has not really moved in a significant way yet. Bloodhounds is able to kind of defend pretty much everything that the side of BTK has been throwing at them. Yes, they're losing kills left and right here and there, but they're still able to get the pickoffs. They did get Mobazane earlier. They're able to defend this this orange buff now. So you know, even with just a 2K gold lead, inside of BTK, they're not really able to
Yes, there's definitely some show of opportunity here in game number 3 for the side of Bloodhounds. They're going to try to move on. Nice, I'm offended. Paired up with a deadly catch, basic, and a little bit of trouble. Full barrage comes out, paired up with a magic gush, and that's the combo we want to see. Bloodhounds putting a kill on the board along with another tower.
That's the long-range combo. The barrage paired up with the Mystic Gush with the I'm offended here, but Zane might be caught off.
Oh my god, the damage from Mobazane, the triple kill. Alpha online, baby. Is he going to make it a quad? Looking for the Maniac. Mobazane dives in and finds another one still under the tower. Going for it, the Savage. Mobazane's a monster under the tower and all 1v5.
He's like, you know, you guys got the top side tower, you guys got the kill on basic, but you're forgetting I'm a level 12 alpha, fully farmed up, has both my bloodless war axe, possibly into a brute force. This man got a Savage here, and it was like a 2 versus 5 situation. You had the Bloom on the backside to be able to sustain a little bit, but Mobazane was just cracking out so much damage against the members of Bloodhounds. They were just unable to defend the mid, and now they've literally lost the gold lead. It's now 5K instead of 2K. The top
from BTK here, waiting for the full attack.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting that they decided to put a lot of members onto the bot side when the Lord is marching down on the top. They were able to get a kill on the bot side. They, you know, picked off Templates. Now they're able to pick off the bottom tower with almost no problem in the siege. All members of BTK are completely full health, looking to siege more onto the mid side.
Yeah, Mobazane now in the midst of the tower. Full barrage does come out. Cold World does go down. Templates takes a lot of damage, but just gets away. Mobazane hasn't strucken yet. Deadly catch does come out. Malo dives into the backside, able to get the stun. Looking for the next target. Malo able to get the grab, slam, bring him on in. And a lot of damage. Unloads Templates, goes down, so does Mielo. Nicolette able to dance around a little bit, get the Terrify on a Falam. But Bloodhounds are still up. BTK finally backing off. It may be a slightly even, but with BTK now cracking on 2 inhibitors before second Lord, it is pretty huge. Top inhibitor also down to half health. This next Lord is going to be a charging one, and it's coming down the mid side. BTK just hard pushing right now.
And you know, BTK definitely is ready to try to get this game to end. Zane has already gotten his Savage. They're able to, you know, complete a great early game. Now the Lord is marching down.
Full barrage, paired up with a Magic Gush, paired up with all the rest. Nicolette does pop the Winter Truncheon, able to survive the burst from Templates, but in the mid side, Mobazane's trying to clean up Flom. Goes down, basic, picks up the kill. Mobazane taking a lot of shots to the face. Immortality does proc. BTK just trying to lock on the base, trying to end it here. The Bloodhounds don't want to see the lower bracket just yet. BTK find another, and it's nothing but Vokarosco on the field. Gets pulled in. I'm offended, and BTK sweep the match, sending Bloodhounds to the lower bracket.
Victory!
Yeah, it was a great match coming out from the side of BTK.